You want to start or must I start?
Let ons gaan op, né?
Good. Bring me a tissue, but I'm gonna put it out on my.
Welcome back to the Sports Talk. This is Colin Cook on the Sports Talk right here on Poortfm. Your Kasi, your Stasi. And welcome back to the show. The show is not finished until it's finished. That is nog niet klaar tot de class. But we had earlier on, we had Rihanna Besadenhout. That is the chairman of the netball club at Turkish. And she left her numbers with us. So if you are keen to play netball, as jy gretig is om netball te speel, skakel haar gerus op 082 880 1110. My email address is netball20@gmail.com. But thank you so much once again, Rihanna. En sy is nou pad huis toe. En sy luister nou in die kar en hier is nou weer 2 manne in die studio. But welcome back to the Sports Talk. And my name is Colin from 6 to 8. I'm your host on this very special show on a Tuesday evening, every Tuesday on Poortfm 88.2. I've got 2 gentlemen from the Boys Golf Club in studio with me this evening. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the Sports Talk.
Good evening, Colin.
Good evening, Colin. Thank you to your listeners.
Thank you so much. And I've got Emblem Jordan and Lucius Estres. Lucius is the captain and Emblem Jordan is the PRO. So I am going to start with the captain himself because he is the captain on and off the field. So the captain, Lucius Estres, can you just tell us more about yourself? Who is Lucius Estres?
Lucius is just a guy originally from Elrado Park.
Okay. Eldos.
Yes.
Ek kom ook van Eldos af. Ek is daar gebore. I'm going to tell you now. Talk. You can talk.
Yeah, grew up there.
Okay.
And went to school in the Free State.
All right.
The boys was actually born in our house where my cousin Selwyn Ramashu started the boys as a social club.
Okay.
Years ago, and he branched it out to a soccer club, and the soccer club played semi-professional.
Yes.
And then branched it out to over 35 team in Elrado Park, and then Selwyn passed away, obviously, in 2002, and and we started a golf club in 2007. And a few friends came together, and the purpose for that was, friends playing golf. It's still the main purpose today, friends coming together and playing golf.
Okay.
And that's where the Boys Golf Club started. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lucius, for that short bio. Emblem, dat is nou hoor na jou. Ek gaan Afrikaans praat met Emblem. Emblem is van ons man.
Ek is ook Afrikaans.
Ja. Emblem, Emblem, good evening and welcome to the Sports Talk, PRO of the Boys Golf Club. Tell us more about Emblem. Who is Emblem Jordan?
Okay, so as Colin has said, I'm Emblem Jordan, originally from Eerstres. I moved to Johannesburg in 2011, where I met a few friends playing golf.
All right.
On a social level. So, in meeting them, they told me about the boys and, what the boys' aim is and what they do for charity and, So, basically, in a nutshell, I enjoyed the golf with them and I enjoyed the socials. Yes. And I enjoyed the objective in terms of making a difference. Okay. So in that, we grew together and from friends we became brothers.
Yes.
I've been with the team. The team is 15 years old, but I've been with the team about 10 years now, or just over 10 years actually.
All right.
And the team started forming structure, and in that forming structure, we really started doing impactful things and really making a difference in communities, such as charities. You know, we have charity golf days that we run per annum. We've got normal golf days. We've got school shoe drives that we do for young learners who are underprivileged in different local communities, not just colored communities, but emphasizing on colored communities where they say charity starts at home, and we colored people from colored communities.
Yes.
And then we've got a few other initiatives as well that we engage with and partner with.
Okay.
The one is a sustainability project where the boys sponsored trees to an initiative and a partnership with a foundation called Just Dig It. And what Just Dig It, it's an international company in 68 countries from the Netherlands. They do and focus on a cooling down earth project. And this project is basically, they do regreening and they form themselves in regreening strategies. So in this type of project, for example, we donated the 10 trees to a group of honor students at the University of Johannesburg. They call themselves Anchor Your Culture. And they basically went to Riverside, extension 36 in Fourways, where they were struggling with a sewer problem and with smells. And the trees, as you know, compost and, you know, they take everything. Yeah. So that went very successful. And they currently now, with the boys on TikTok, you can follow them under Anchor Your Culture. And they are forming part of the New Generation Awards 2022. They're one of the finalists. And the boys is full force behind them in that project. With the school shoe drive, where we were involved in, we went to schools, identified underprivileged kids with the students, with the learners, the educators.
Okay.
And we donated, out of our own pockets, school shoes.
Okay.
We did, I think, over 2,000 shoes so far, if I'm not mistaken, to underprivileged schools in Eldorado Park, Soweto. We are now currently in Eersterus, trying to end
Eikenhof also.
Eikenhof as well. And we're also going full force to Rega Park as well.
And Westbury.
Thank you so much.
And Westbury.
Baie
Yes.
dankie. Emblem. Ja, dankie. En hy is nou in a nutshell, Poort FM listeners. Emblem, you guys are doing a lot of things, man. Ek kan nie by jou met die skrywe nie. Ek kan skryf, maar ek kan nie by jou, die papier is te kort of te klein, althans. So, but yeah, you're gonna tell us more about that in this interview. And you mentioned Eldos, Soweto, and currently Eersterus. When are you guys coming to Eersterus?
Okay.
When what is your main goal or your long-term goal, seeing Eersterus on the map with you guys, the boys golf club?
So Emblem actually spoke to me and he said, you know what, Lucius, I think it's time that we look after Eersterus as well, as far as the school shoes is concerned, and
Alright.
because it's his home.
Yes.
And fitting so. So I said, Emblem, okay, my suggestion is let's do it on a social front. Let's meet people from, they don't know the boys golf club.
Yes.
So let's do it on a social front. Let's have a function, maybe at Sevendeland. Personally, never been there.
Yes.
and meet Eersterus people there, raise some funds, and come back and plow back into the community and give them school shoes. The kids, the underprivileged kids' school shoes. So the idea is just to meet Eersterus people on a social platform before we start with a serious business.
You first start here,
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Geef me die studio.
Yes.
En ek is so bly ek het julle ontmoet. Coming back to the boys golf club. You mentioned that the boys started playing soccer
Yes.
in El Dorado Park.
Yeah.
I know the boys.
Okay.
Ja.
Yeah.
Ek gaan net vra as Kippie deel van julle.
No, Kippy wasn't part
He
of
wasn't
us.
part of you
No,
guys.
no, not of the boys.
Of
no.
not the boys. He had a team.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it called the boys?
No, it wasn't.
Glory Boys.
Glory Boys.
Glory Boys.
Oh.
Ja, if my memory can serve me right.
Yeah.
Glory Boys.
That was
Dis
an-
hoekom ek sê die naam klink
The
bekend. The Boys. Glory Boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
And
Calvin
then
Katz's team.
Calvin Katz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you more about Calvin Katz off air. Not now. But this is the talk show. Port FM, Yokasi, Yostasi, 88.2. And guys, tell me, active, you mentioned active with charities and golf tournaments, Emblem.
Yes.
Can I throw this one at you?
No problem.
Can you explain to me what is this all about?
So the boys basically, we're running a vehicle that comes with golf and playing golf on a social level.
Okay.
We stand for, our slogan says, we make a difference. So what we do is, for example, the Easter's event on the 1st of October at Sevendelan from 12 noon to midnight,
Yes.
we basically coming here to raise funds, all right,
Okay.
for the school shoe drive, all right, but also not just raise funds, have a social, like Lucia said, and network with a broader target audience. It's the first time we're coming to Pretoria. It's the first time we're coming to Easter's. We've done great work in Johannesburg. People know about us. We are out there, and you know our brand is basically selling itself currently. Like Lucius also said, we have a variety of teammates,
Yes.
and one of them is myself, and I am from Easter's.
Sure.
We sit on the executive committee,
Yes.
and I came to the executive committee. I said, look, we're doing wow work. I'm plowing my hands into Johannesburg,
Yes.
not originally from there, but I've got a community called Easter's, similar to Eldo's, a little bit smaller.
Yes.
We've got schools, we've got kids, we've got underprivileged kids as well that need shoes.
Yes.
So, and we've got venues, you know, like Sevendelan and that,
Yes.
which we've got actually good relationships with. They also coming to the party. They're donating a few things as well to us.
Okay.
Like the venue itself is free, and you know other things and stuff. And then I also came to Port FM.
Okay.
I said I want to discuss a partnership
Okay.
moving forward that's beneficial to all.
Yes.
And Port FM shook my hand on the first day I met them, the station manager, Makalin.
Yes.
And she says, look, great initiative, I'm in. And that event is basically for people to come and enjoy themselves, to spend their money well, all right,
Okay.
with enjoying themselves, and to know that when they spend their money on the day, it's going for a good cause. So there's a return also to our stakeholders, meaning our consumers, saying that
That is at 7th Avenue, Sevendelan.
Sevendelan,
What's
yes,
the datum, is it?
the 1st of October,
The 1st of October.
yes.
And you're bringing all the guys from
Yes.
the boys golf club with you
Definitely.
Definitely.
and the youngsters. But the youngsters can't go in
No.
because it's a under 25 no-go zone for the youngsters.
100%. They'll get it
Ja,
done.
die kinders moet by die huis bly.
So, so.
As ek nie kinders nie. Ja. Nie groot mense.
Yes.
Emblem weet hoe werk dit hierso.
Yeah. Yeah. So on that day, we're gonna have a few DJs there.
Yes.
We're gonna have some entertainment. We're also gonna display, you know, the charity initiative, the school shoe drive that we are busy with.
Yes.
We are also coming from the boys' side. They say, you know, if you want a return on any investment, you have to plow. So on behalf of the boys, we are coming with our first batch
Okay.
of donations of school shoes,
Okay.
and we're going to donate it to 2 schools, elected schools that we will elect,
Okay.
right, locally, as part of our contribution to show the Easter's community that we are serious about what we are doing.
Okay.
Before we take their money and go and replow it back into Easter's again and buy more school shoes for the kids who didn't get on the first batch. So that is from the boys' side, our contribution.
Okay. The boys I just see two boys in front of me of
Yep.
the boys. Who is the owners of the boys?
The boys doesn't have owners
Okay.
to say. The boys is just a bunch of friends that's coming together to play golf, have fun,
Okay.
and support each other in lots of other ways than just sports itself. We amazing bunch of guys. It's like brothers. We're like a family,
Okay.
and the support is so amazing. It's for me, it's so amazing that this team attracts awesome people.
Okay.
Everybody that joins the boys is just an amazing person that comes on board here. But the boys does have an executive committee
Okay.
that's elected every 2 years. So there is no owner to say. So we run it. So it's our turn to be on the executive committee. In the next 2 years, it will be somebody else's turn. And going forward, hopefully my son Belano and him,
Yes.
and all the young boys, Emblem son and him, will continue this legacy. So that's why we actually doing this, because golf is a game of many life lessons. There's so much life lessons in golf.
Yes.
And I think Emlyn said it in the last, a kid in sports is a kid out of court. So that's why we're doing it so much. We come together, we have fun now and playing golf, but we're actually asking more youngsters to come and join us so that to
Okay.
sustain this name, because they can learn so much from the guys that we have now, because it's amazing guys. We have people all over South Africa. We have people in Namibia, members actually. So
Okay.
any kid that's out there and aspire to play golf or can play golf, the boys is an amazing platform to start, because there's amazing guys that can do some coaching and teach you coaching, and I'm talking coaching life lessons and the golf game itself. So yeah, the boys is no owner, it's just friends.
Okay. Tell me, when was this club, the boys, established?
The boys itself was established as a social club back in the 80s.
Okay.
Specifically 1986.
Specifically, it was made official 1986, but it was just a little bit before then. But 1986, it was established.
Okay.
And like I said, it was just a few guys that were just doing socials. It's a social club. Back in the day, we would call them social clubs. And then it went into soccer, and soccer became golf. And yeah, that's how the boys actually started.
Your tournaments that you guys hosting, when will your next tournament be?
Okay, so for the year, we've got the next tournament will be in November. That is actually our charity golf day, the big tournament, our flagship, where we invite various people from within the golf network.
Yes.
All right, individually ourselves.
November, you can't tell me the date.
There is a date going to be set soon, because we're just
Will you
waiting.
send a poster out?
Yes, we're waiting for the golf club to confirm our date for us. So we've got a few golf clubs that we approach, and when they come back with availability of date, and then we can send it out. So it will go out soon. Yeah.
Okay, that is in November.
Yes.
No date yet
Yeah.
confirmed. Who can we contact if we want to play golf with
The boys golf
the
club.
boys golf club?
You can contact me, the PRO, Emlyn Jordan,
What's your number?
072
072
8353
8353
771.
771.
Yeah.
That's the only person that we can contact. If your phone is off
Myself
and
as well.
there's no network or whatever, who else is in control or can take a call if needs be?
You can phone myself as well. It's 082
082
782
782
9464.
9464.
Yeah.
And that is Lucius.
just calls for golf, né? No other calls.
Golf. Ons gaan nie meer vir ander goede nie. Nee. Only golf.
And they
Maar
can
as ek
find
wil kom
us.
speel, I don't have clubs. I'm
Yeah.
talking about myself, Colvin. I don't have clubs, but I'm going to call you to play with you guys. Will you borrow me?
Please
clubs?
come.
Of
Paul.
course, definitely. People can also find us
I
on.
don't have clubs, unfortunately, guys.
Yeah, people can also find us on social media. We've got a Facebook page
Okay.
and we've got an Instagram page.
Yeah.
Yes. And Instagram,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can just search the boys,
The boys
golf club.
the boys
Golf club, and they'll find us there. So if they don't find us on any other network, a cell phone, and that, they can inbox us.
Like, no, but not, they can DM us.
Yeah, they can DM us.
DM us, yeah. They can DM you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, who do you give the charities to? That is my question for the evening. I know you answered that question, but I want to hear it again. Who do you? This is a very important question.
So Corvin, kids is very close to our hearts.
Yes.
So where there's kids and there's a need, that's where we will go. There is no specific organization that we, but where there's kids and there's a need, then yes, that's where you will find us as far as the boys is concerned. Yes, we do help here and there on other charities, but our focus is more on kids.
Okay.
That's where we concentrate on mostly.
If you talk about kids, you're talking about die minder bevoorregte kinders?
Yes,
Kom julle
definitely.
eers na hulle toe
Yes.
Yes.
en dan gaan julle nou na die bevoorregte kinders toe.
Yes.
If I'm right, if you say
100%.
children
Yes.
or kids,
Yes.
you start with the ones that doesn't have, that goes to school bare feet.
Something.
Definitely.
Something. And back in the past, we supported NGOs. We gave golf days, attached it to an NGO,
Yes.
but mainly where there's kids involved.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have an NGO, we'll say, okay, what's your NGO name? And we'll give a golf day for that NGO, but mainly where there's kids involved.
Yeah.
You know, kids.
There must be kids. If I'm having a NGO without kids, you're not going to sponsor.
We're not saying that. Kids is our priority, but we're not saying that.
Okay.
We can help where there's a need,
Then I will bring kids
but
in.
kids is a priority for us.
I understand. Your sponsors. Who is your sponsors? Because charity goes hand in hand with sponsors. If
Yes.
you don't have a sponsor, you can't be, giving out left, right, and center if you can't get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who is sponsoring the boys golf club?
So I think I come in there.
Please.
So Colvin,
Emblem.
like I said earlier, and I think I need to reiterate it. The boys does not wait for anybody, or does not necessarily. I'm looking for a better word as beg anyone. What we do is we're a group of 50 members currently, 58 actually, if I'm not mistaken, because we've just acquired a few other members
Okay.
from all walks of life, meaning corporate people, guys who have their own business, run their own businesses, working for big companies or not. Charity starts at home. So what we do is we have not yet had an official sponsor or sponsors yet.
Okay.
We are still looking for, but we work on donorship, and we work on internal donorship or close network donorships.
Okay.
People come in, there's a charity golf day, we've got needs. We run a very good ship in terms of financials, whereby we spend the money where it's supposed to be going. There's a notion of bad reputation for NGOs in our country currently, especially, where there's money involved.
Yes, definitely.
So we've got our own members who start to donate where there's a need, and they support with their networks coming in on a donation level. We are also now currently in the process of registering our MPO, non-profit organization,
Yes.
not MPC, because we don't want to fall into the Companies Act itself. We want to form under social development.
Okay.
We are building up our profile because certain of the corporates have already given us a criteria that they need from us, which we didn't. Let's say some of it we didn't meet yet.
Okay.
But as we going along, you build up your building blocks until you get to the level. whereby we are going to go out to corporates, but we also want to send out a call out to local Easter's businessmen
Okay.
to support our initiative where they can or where they want to, and if they want to.
Yes.
All right, because we're not forcing anybody, but the show continues as far as the boys' golf club is
With or
concerned,
without them.
with or without. It is a choice, and remember, giving comes from the heart,
Yes.
not from the mind. That is our motto, and that's why we're sitting here today to say to Easterers, whether you come to the party or not, we are coming to this party and we are going to donate, because at the end of the day, the kids are our priority. And that's who needs to benefit. Those are our beneficiaries, basically.
So just to add what Emblem is saying there, Colin.
Okay.
So we are self-sufficient club when it comes to charity.
Yes, yes.
We put our hands in our pockets as far as the members is concerned. That's why I say they're an amazing bunch of guys. And
Yeah.
we put our hands in our pockets and we donate. If that is not happening, then we do something like we're doing on the 1st of October. We raise the funds, we give events, and we raise the funds for our charity.
Tell me, all the you guys are from El Dorado Park or from different areas?
Different areas.
Different areas.
So
In Johannesburg.
Yes. Mainly in Johannesburg. Let me explain to you.
Okay.
Pretoria, there's Emblem.
Emblem. But Emblem is no longer in Pretoria.
No, I am. I'm from here.
You are from Easters, but you're now in Johannesburg.
Yes. Look, work-wise, I'm in Johannesburg, yes.
Okay.
But I'm in Easterus. I'm from Easterus.
And you're from
I have an address in
in
Easterus.
address. You must give me that address. I'm coming to visit you.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
Clubs. I need clubs.
Yeah,
Play with.
definitely. I've got for you. Then we've got members from Reiger Park.
Okay.
Right. We've got members formerly from Westbury. We've got members from Ennerdale.
Okay.
We've got members from El Dorado Park. We've got members from Beaufort West.
Okay.
We've got members from the Western Cape. We've got members in Namibia, Windhoek, Grootfontein.
Durban.
We've got members in KZN, Durban. All right. Those are a few members, obviously, on the outskirts. The majority of the amount of members are from Gauteng.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you say you guys are 58.
Yes, members.
Plus minus members.
And in Bloemfontein.
Oh, and in Bloemfontein we've got a member.
En
Sorry.
die kappen? Het jy
Yes.
en die kappen?
Yes, we do. We
Ons
do.
manne vang net vis.
So ek het 'n paar in die kamp. Ja.
Yeah, we got a few there.
Ja.
Guys, the school drive. Take us through the school drive. What are you guys going to do with the school drive?
Okay. So with the school shoe drive is that we saw a need,
Okay.
and the need was basically school kids who have a need for school shoes.
Is it only shoes that you're talking about? School shoes?
Currently, yes.
Currently.
Yes. So we started off with the shoes because we saw a need, and we also, through the grapevine heard that, some kids are shy to go to school
Because they don't have
because of the dress code,
yes.
which shoes is a big part of.
Yes.
In the olden days when our shoes used to tear off on the sole,
Yes.
you put a cardboard in, you do all of those things. So because we can currently, and our kids have never experienced that before,
Yes.
we want to do that for other school kids. Kids don't go to school, kids don't want to learn because of school shoes. That's no excuse. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
A pair of school shoes that we got it for was, 100 Rand, Lucius?
Yeah.
100 Rand is a pair of school shoes. Now imagine what do we do with 100 Rand. You buy bread and milk.
Yes.
Your bread and milk for the week is more than 100 Rand.
Yes.
And one pair of school shoes that a kid can wear between 6 months and 12 months, depending on how his growth levels are, is nothing compared to what we do daily with our money, whether we are working or not working.
Okay.
So our aim in this process, it was a pilot project. It grew so big that we continued with the pilot project. It was for a winter run only. And we identified schools. We spoke to the principal, we spoke to the educators, they identified the students, they gave us their numbers and their wish list.
Yes.
We came and we donated because we have to obviously also split the frequency in terms of donations and not just focus on Aldos or on Aikenhof and one school only. We play fair and we make a difference and an impact. Yes, if we have to, at certain schools, we came to certain schools where they said, this is our wish list. There's school socks, there's sanitary pads, because sanitary pads are not coming from the Department of Education anymore after COVID. There's all these things.
Yes.
And yes, we can do, but we can't do everything.
That's true.
Hence, we are here at Poort FM to say, hopefully there's people that are listening and saying, my child has got everything. My child goes to school, but my child's peers in the same class does not even have half of what I have. And that should hopefully have an impact on people's hearts to say that we want to give. We want to be a part of it. Even if you buy one pair of shoes,
Yes.
it makes a difference in one child's life. And that's where we're at.
And you know what I say, Colvin? If shoes change Cinderella's life, I'm sure it can change his kids' lives as well.
It's true.
But also, the shoes that we're getting for 100 Rand is thanks to a company in Annandale called Bertha Wear, which they're giving us at cost,
Yes.
which helps a lot, obviously.
Yes.
So that's a big help.
Coming to the schools, the two schools, I know that you've answered me that question, but I want to emphasize again the two schools. Who's going to choose the two schools in Eerstrus and say we're going to school A and school X? Who's going to determine that from the boys?
Remember,
Club.
let me just reiterate what our plan is.
Okay?
From the event of the 1st of October, the proceeds thereof, meaning all the profits from everything, Steven Delan is actually coming on board very well. They said to us, all the profit they make that day on drinks, on food, on the entrance, on everything, profit-wise comes to us. They're not taking a cent. The venue's for free. So they a partner of ours.
Okay.
How are we going to identify the schools? That proceeds is separate to what we're going to identify. The boys has got shoes currently
Yes.
in stock that we've bought. We've given out the shoes to the other schools. We're coming with the leftover shoes we've got. It's about 50 pairs of shoes. And we are saying, in order to gain Eerstrus' trust in us and partnership with the people of Eerstrus and the Eerstrus community, we as the boys are not coming here just to host the function, to make the money, to then donate. At the function, we are going to donate. And the way we're going to do it is, I'm going to go to each school principal in this week still.
Okay.
I'm going to have a chat with them and explain to them what we're all about, what we want to do. I think there's 4 junior schools here, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's Nantes Primary, it's PS4E, it's Fred Magadi, and Norwich Park.
Yes.
Right. And I'm going to invite them all to the function because them as educators also have a role as a stakeholder to be there and support. And if all the schools get there, we're identifying 2 schools to get 25 shoes out of the boys'
The boys.
coffers. Yes.
Right.
Then we'll do a draw out of there.
Right.
Whoever attends and others that don't attend, we'll take the 2 schools that attended.
Okay.
All right. So we have a system of doing that. It's going to be a fair process.
So if they don't
Yeah.
attend, they don't get.
Exactly.
So myself and DJ Black can't come and say ons gaan nou trek, want ek trek nou vir Fred McCarty en DJ Black trek nou vir Nantes school.
Yeah.
So if the educators are not there, they don't get.
They don't get.
It's
Nobody's going to throw for them.
No,
Or how is it going to work?
If you hand over the shoes, it should become the responsibility of a principal because you need to hand it over to the principal. I can't hand it over to DJ Black. I don't know where DJ Black is going to do with that shoes.
Exactly. Ek gaan dit vir my gee.
So I think the fair process is we're going to draw. I think we'll draw.
Yes.
And if there's a validated representative of the school there, because I'm going to speak to them, then they win.
Yes.
Or they get the pairs of shoes, if I can call it that, yeah. But it's a fair process, and I just want to make it again clear that the shoes we are bringing has got nothing to do with the event. We need the Eerstrus community to come to the event, to support the event, in order to do more than just 50 pairs in Eerstrus.
Please.
Wat het julle beoog? Wat gaan die prys wees by die deur, manne? What did you, or you're still going back
No,
to the drawing board?
No,
No.
the drawing
that-
board's been done.
Is it?
Yes, it's
Can you,
100.
can you tell us what is the
The
damage
damage.
going to be at the door? As ek nou daar kom en ek sê ek wil ook ingaan hier, sir. What am I going
So
to
for
do?
your for you coming to Sewende Laan on the day, it will cost you 150 rand, and that 150 rand includes your entrance, a plate of food, and a drink.
Okay?
So that's what it will cost you up to the pockets.
And a plate of food.
Yes.
Okay. I've got a message.
But that
here. I
is-
just want to read this message quickly to you guys now. It says, the Boys Golf Club, thank you for making a difference, waiting in the anticipation for the 1st of October. It comes from Mokati. Together we can, she says.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And yes, you wanted to say something?
No. I just wanted to echo on what Lucius has said.
Okay.
Is that the value of the 150 rand is, in English they say it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You get a full plate of food with a drink.
Met pampoen.
Yellow, 7 colors, so and your entry in Sewende Laan. And the price, like for example, your drink could be a Coke, a can of Coke. It could be a beverage.
Yes.
For the guys who drink a Casa Light or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
That is what we're bringing to this part.
Okay.
And the balance from there is
Yes.
proceeds that go towards the school shoe drive.
Okay.
The food that's going to be sold internally, the alcohol internally, the drinks internally, all of that, cost gets taken and then the profits come.
Calvin, just something that I want to make clear also to the Easterus community and whoever is coming to the function. The combo is only available from 12 midday till 6 o'clock.
Yes.
12 midday till 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, it will still be 150 rand. But
Yes.
obviously, there's no drink and food available. But
Okay.
that special is only running from 12 to 1800 hours. Then our caterers will knock off after that. Then they have to be somewhere else. So
Okay. Guys, we're going to wrap the show in a few minutes. Lastly, from a message to the youngsters, there is on substance or violence and using guns in Easterus. What is your message to those guys, to the youngsters in Easterus? Emma? Or
My message
Lucius?
to the youngsters.
Yes.
Um,
There
we
is highly on
yes.
substance.
Yes. What we try and do is, and we've actually started this initiative, but it's still in a pilot process. It's taken off slow. Is that they say through sports we can get the kids off the street.
Definitely.
Previously, like Colvin, I played soccer.
Yes.
It kept us off the corners. It kept us idle-minded. We weren't idle-minded. We weren't energetic because we were tired after playing. We are actually trying, but based on this type of sponsorship we spoke about earlier, is to develop a golf academy.
Yes.
And I'm asking the youngsters and golf used to be an elite sport, untouchable, unreachable, too expensive, all of these things. We are trying our level best currently now to actually grow this initiative and bring it to all the areas that need such type of initiatives to get the kids off the street. So I'm asking the kids on the streets
Okay.
using substances, meaning alcohol and drugs,
Yes.
or stealing for a living, that there is hope out there for you. There are opportunities and there are people that can assist.
Yes.
Not just giving money out so you can go buy more substances, but giving you a way and a sustainable way. We believe in sustainability, not corporate social responsibility. We believe in accountability and sustainability, whereby we can teach those learners how to play golf so that they can start running the academy for us when it comes to the youngsters, start getting employed to do these type of things when we get the correct sponsorships. And then
Yes.
also with the schools, start developing the youngsters from a junior level
Yes.
in order to play the sport that we call elite or used to call elite,
Yes.
and also to get other friends off the streets. So there is hope, and we need them also to come and support us.
Okay. We are almost at the end of the show. We must wrap the show before the news. But lastly, from your side, Lucius and Emblem, is there anything that you want to add with regards to the golf, the boys' golf club that is coming to Eastras and going to plow back into Eastras, the so-called, all the schools that is here in Eastras? Lastly, what can you, just tell us before we go? Is there anything else that you want to add on to what we just, mentioned during the show?
Yes, Colin.
Okay, we'll start with Lucius. Thank you, sir.
I just want to say first and foremost thank you to Poort FM for affording us this opportunity to come and showcase what we're doing and what we're about to do in Eersteres. And then I would like to ask the Eersteres community to please come out in numbers and come and support, come and meet the boys, come and support the boys. They're an amazing bunch of guys. They're awesome. They're fun-loving people. Hulle weet hoe om te party. Hulle verstaan hulle self. So kom kyk wat gaan aan. But thank you so much to Poort FM. We really appreciate it. And the broader community of Eersteres. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Lucius. Eastras? Is het amper Eastras? Lucius Eastras. Amper Eastras. But it's almost there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lucius
yes,
Eastras.
yes.
Lucius Eastras.
Yeah. From my side,
Eersteres.
lastly, quickly, I just wanted to say, Eersteres community,
Thank you.
I'm a boy from Eersteres. I'm back here to plow back. People still living in Eersteres. It's going to rock on the 1st of October at 7 de Lan. You don't want to miss it.
Ek gaan nie afwees, né?
Yeah, you don't want to hear about it
Asseblief.
the next day. So please come out in numbers and come and support this good initiative. Be part of it. Be the difference that you would want in your own kids one day, because most of us have kids, and just come and support a good cause and come and fellowship with us and enjoy your evening, man.
And last but not least, Colin, thanks to DJ Black from Black TV
Yes.
for doing this video with us. We appreciate you. Thanks, DJ Black.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, DJ Black. Thank you, Lucius. Thank you, Emblem. Thank you, Poort FM. And from the sports desk, from myself, Colvin Cook, I would like to thank you guys for, driving all the way from Johannesburg to honor this invitation. We just want to say thank you so much for taking your time, your precious time,
Pleasure.
to come and talk to us here on Poort FM, in the studios in Poort FM, on your favorite radio station, Poort FM, your Kasi, your Stasi. It was a real pleasure. And to my colleague, DJ Black, thank you so much for being here with me this evening. And to all the listeners out there, thank you very, very, very much. From myself, Colvin Cook, and the crew, Emblem and Lucius, and the beautiful young man here, DJ Black. It's going to be goodbye and God bless you. It's news time. Goodbye and God bless you.
Thank you.